This is Tink with BurlesqueStars.net, and I am chatting with the fantastic Minnie Tonka. Minnie, we're here at Burlesque Hall of Fame in Vegas, 2012, and we saw you perform. You're fantastic. We've always called it Planet Claire, but do you call it that number?
This is interesting. Yes, because that's the name of the song.
Yep.
So, but I don't have names.
You don't have a name
acts.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say that one of the things, like, I love the performance. I love your control when you start, like the body control, and just it's such a wonderful just movement that you do, and then just all the colors in your costume and all that. Everything is just it's super simple, super amazing. Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful. Yeah, totally love it. And so it was wonderful to see you perform that. And now we've been fans of you and Darlinda, both separately and together as a group, as the Schlep Sisters, for a few years now that we've known you, and obviously you guys have been together for longer. How did you guys come to be?
Love it. Okay, I just want to say that I'm sad that Darlinda's not here right now, but we met on the day after Thanksgiving in America. Which is called Black Friday, which is November.
The shopping day.
Yeah, November 2003. And she'd recently moved to New York, and she had just graduated college, and she was a theater major, and she's all excited. And we had done this kind of like thing called the Flash Mob. Are you?
Yep.
And it was this after party. It was kind of like the old like Burning Man scene, and we met at this bar on the Lower East Side of Manhattan, and we just started talking, and we were just sitting on this couch, and she was all super energized and excited and talking. We just had this really, really interesting conversation about art and community and burlesque, and she was like, I want to do burlesque and blah, 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 and I was very interested and intrigued.
Had you already been involved in burlesque at this time?
No.
So your background at this time...
And she takes full credit for...
Right. So your background at this time was when you guys met?
My background, yes. I mean, in terms of performance, I was a competitive figure skater for many years.
So was I.
Yes. Competitive figure skater for many years, but I hadn't done it. I was a teenager,
Right.
And I took classical Russian ballet for many years growing up, so I have that kind of background. So I was very interested and intrigued by choreography and costumes, but the striptease was very intimidating.
Right.
So I said, I'll do it, but only if we're on stage together. So that's really what happened.
Right.
Yeah.
And
so we started together as the Schlep Sisters in February 2004.
Right.
At Burning Man parties in New York.
Oh, fantastic. Had you been to Burning Man, by the way? Have you guys been?
Yes.
Okay.
I went in 2002, and she, I think, maybe went there before.
Yeah, the Burning Man gang is pretty awesome.
Yes, it was for us. It was a very welcoming, good community for us to experiment with the Schlep Sisters, but we quickly kind of then turned it to other than that. So
right.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, we've been performing together for 8 years, since 2004.
Right.
So
yeah, and you guys are
really
quite iconic. And hugely entertaining, and just wonderful to watch. Like I said, your details and all this to watch you guys on stage. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
And so, how have you thought? We've had now. This is 3 of the 4 nights of performances at Beehoff here, and I mean each of the nights have been amazing. Is there anything about this weekend that has really stood out for you?
Yes. Lola Frost and Cherry on Top. Yes. They were, out of the whole weekend, hanging out with friends in the hallway and whatever, getting breakfast and performances, they were I was sitting next to Bazooka Joe, and I was freaking out with how fucking spectacular and phenomenal and amazing that they were. They were incredible.
Yeah, they are.
That was a huge. Yes.
Did you know Lola was also a competitive figure skater?
What?
Yeah. Chat with her about it.
Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we talked about that. Maybe when I was in Vancouver last year. I don't know.
Yeah. a big part of her past
Okay.
as well. Yeah, but yeah, their
Wow.
performance was awesome, and
That
just,
was a highlight for me. I have to say also, Indigo's step down performance. Are you kidding me? I couldn't even believe it was happening before my eyes.
yeah. She rocked it. She mentioned we had a chance to interview her. She was at the Vancouver Festival in early May. We had a chance to interview her, and she was just sort of hinting that she had this big performance planned. And
I can't even believe the people who missed it blew it.
yeah.
Oh God.
It was so great. Yeah, and so much
It was-
fun. She's awesome.
Yeah.
So for some of the people watching that are seeing burlesque for the first time, or maybe thinking about going into burlesque, can you give a little bit of thoughts on it, or just a quick little bit of advice of?
Wait. Sorry. What's the?
Just if anyone that may be interested in burlesque, like what has it been to you, basically?
I feel like I feel like if you are a huge fan of burlesque, that doesn't mean you necessarily need to perform.
Correct.
So I just want to make that statement.
Right.
We need people who are there to support and be there, and being a fan and an audience member is so incredibly important. And so I feel like if you're interested in it, I hope people can introspect and realize if they're...
Yeah. And for you as a performer, how do you feel about it?
How do I feel about...
being a burlesque performer, and how, you're fantastic, so yeah.
I feel that the number one thing for me is the community.
Yes.
I feel so incredibly inspired and honored to be a part of this incredible community of gorgeous, wonderful, talented,
Beautiful souls.
fabulous people.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I agree. And just in my sort of short involvement with it, it's been apparent from the very start, and it's hugely inspiring. So yeah, it's why we do what we do. Yeah. So, and you're a big part of that. So thank you. Well, thank you. It's been absolutely wonderful chatting.
Thank you, Ting.
And wonderful hanging out here in Vegas again.
Awesome.
And
Thank you so much.
more time to play and hang out.